نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم عن عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله تعالى عنهما قال ارتقيت فوق ظهر بيت حفصة لبعض حاجتي فرأيت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقضي حاجته مستقبل القبلة مستقبل الشام. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. يا رب صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. My honorable elders, friends, and my respected mothers and sisters listening from homes. At this very moment, myself and you all are sitting in the masjid, in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we are sitting in the circle of the hadith from the book Shareef Bhukhari. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this gathering, this session in His court, and may He make it means of my forgiveness, your forgiveness, and may He make this majlis means of coming very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and very close to our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My respected elders, the hadith which I just read before you has been narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. He is from amongst the 40 Ubadala, meaning 40 Sahaba Ikram whose names were Abdullah. He is one of them. He was son of Umar bin Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And he had a very unique quality in him. And that was love for the sunnah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Although each and every sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a lover of the sunnah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But we find Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he had such a love that once someone saw him offering salah with his buttons undone. They said, what's the reason behind this? He said, on one occasion, I saw one of my beloved offering the faith, my beloved, while his buttons were undone. Our Prophet ﷺ, it was not his daily routine to offer the prayer in this condition. But on one occasion, he saw Prophet ﷺ daily routine. He said, my eyes saw Rasulullah ﷺ in this condition, so therefore I'm following his sunnah. But on one occasion, he saw Prophet ﷺ in the afternoon, my eyes go to a very far place from Medina, which was between Medina and Makkah al-Mukarramah. Miles. Afternoon, he used for afternoon nap. He used to go and he used to have afternoon nap under one very particular tree place from Medina. When someone asked him, why Makkah al-Mukarramah? You strive miles in the heat you come here for afternoon. What's the reason behind this? He said, on one occasion I saw my beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam having one particular tree under this tree. When someone asked him why, on another occasion you strive, he was troubling. The heat you come here. They stopped. What's the reason behind this? On a particular spot, one occasion I saw my beloved Prophet from his mount, and all his companions were thinking maybe it's the time for the prayer. On another occasion, his khadim, he said, no, it's not time for prayer. And this very spot, on a particular spot, he on one occasion saw Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam his mount taking rest. And so therefore, following his footsteps, he stopped here. Were thinking he saw Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taking rest here. His khadim, to this extent, he had love for the sunnah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this very spot, he on one occasion saw Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taking rest. Bhukhari. So therefore, on one occasion, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there were about 10 Sahaba Kiram sitting in one majlis of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To this extent, he had, and he was one of them. Of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in this majlis was Abu Bakr. You've heard radiallahu ta'ala anhu from his father. And one occasion, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there were about 8 other Sahaba Kiram. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked them a question. He said, there is a one tree, and he was one of them. There is a tree which is like a Muslim. And in this majlis was a tree like a Muslim. His father, tell me its name. And the Sahaba Kiram began to think Rasulullah sallallahu trees of desert area. Question. He said there is a one tree. It could be this tree. It could be that tree. They were thinking there is a tree which is like a Muslim. And then a tree like a Muslim. When they could not mention the name of this tree, the Sahaba Kiram began to think Abdullah of trees of desert area. I had in my mind, it could be the tree. They were thinking which tree it is. But I felt, and then that if I say the name of this tree, could not mention the name of this tree, disrespect to my elders who are sitting in this majlis. Abdullah, my father, is sitting in this majlis. Abu Bakr is sitting in this majlis. I had in my mind, and I am just a young man here which sitting it is. In their presence. But it doesn't seem good for me to say that if I answer the question, the name of this tree, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to my elders said, was sitting in this majlis. My father is sitting in this palm tree. Abu Bakr is sitting in this majlis. And Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu just a young man here sitting. This was in my mind. In their presence, it doesn't seem this good. Was in my mind for me to say. Answer later on, he went home. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he mentioned this to his father. Umar is a date palm my tree. Father and Abdullah bin I had this in my mind. It was in my mind that this tree, it's a date tree. This was in my mind. So why did you not mention it? He said because later on he went home. I thought you were there. Abu Bakr was there, and he mentioned this to his father. I felt. He said, all my shy father, I say something in your presence. I had this in my mind. You know what the father said? It was in my mind that this tree. Had you replied to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so why did you not mention it? Would have been. He said because this would have been you better. Abu Bakr was there than having elders were sitting. Valuable camels. I felt. It would have given me a joy that my son. You know what the father said? When a father, keeps this in mind. When a father sees his son making progress in any field, better. This gives a joy to father than having my son making progress. Valuable camels. Naturally, father becomes very happy, joyful that my son is making a progress. A joy. Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, keep this in mind. When a silly boy sees, you should have answered it. Son making progress in the people would have said later on. This gives a joy to father. Umar's son, he answered the question of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Naturally, father becomes very happy. It was him who answered it. My son is this would have given me a bit of respect in the community. That look, how Umar's son, how silly boy, intelligent, and how wise he is. That he answered a question later on, which others could not answer. Umar's son. he answered the question of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On one occasion, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, him who answered it. This would have given me a respect in the community. Be like so and so. Umar's son, how intelligent and how wise he is. He answered a question which others could not answer. Do not be like someone, so and so. Oh, Abdullah, said, why, Ya Rasulullah? Do not be like so and so. This person, he used to offer tahajjud prayer. Him, oh, Abdullah, he used to offer tahajjud prayer. Later on, he left this practice. Do not he used to offer so and so tahajjud prayer, the night prayer. But he left it. So because this person, he doesn't offer now. He used to offer tahajjud prayer. Don't be like him. He used to offer tahajjud prayer. Let's learn from here. He left this practice. Any optional he used to offer or wazifa we do, the night prayer, do it on a daily basis. He left it. Let me tell you one thing. Sometimes everybody in this dunya. Remember one thing. In this dunya, like problems will come. Let's learn from here. They will come. Any option. If somebody thinks, I want to have a very peaceful life, no problems. No. This is wrong thinking. There is only one place. Sometimes, there's only one place in which there is no problem. In this dunya. Remember one thing. In this dunya, that is Jannah. Here you have to. When Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, if somebody thinks, he came to Jannah, I want to have a very peaceful life, and he was making a chapati. Wrong thinking. And it fell. Only one place. He was sitting on a very hilly place, and it fell. And Adam alayhi just to run after it. Here you have to. And Jibreel came. He said, well, here, when Adam came to chase the chapati to this dunya, you have to, you have to running here. He was making a chapati. It was a Jannat where you get everything. Sit and you get everything. You don't do anything. In this dunya, it fell. You have to struggle. And Adam alayhi you have to just to run after it. You have to make an effort. And Jibreel came. He said, you have to tire yourself. You have to chase. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, you have to running here. I was saying that wazaif. It was a Jannah where you get everything. And we say, what we think, do anything. I do a wazifa. You have to struggle. I get the result. You have to strive. This is our thinking. It doesn't happen like this. You have to tire yourself. It doesn't happen like this. We do wazifa and we want the result there and then. No, it doesn't happen like this. I was saying this is sometimes we do of shaitan. This is from shaitan. And we say, what we think. When you read, let's say someone tells you to read this surah, I get the result in the morning. And inshallah, there is, a lot of, this is our thinking. If you read surah, it doesn't happen like this. Inna atayna kal kawthar. If you read this surah, we do wazifa. They say if you read this surah 149 times, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings abundance of wealth to this person. This is from shaitan. Just keep this in your mind. Abundance of wealth. When you read it, let's say someone tells you to read this surah, that you read it, and inshallah, there is, a lot of, if you read Surah Ilafi Quraysh, Inna Atayna Kal Kawthar, Surah Ilafi Quraysh, if somebody reads this, they say if you read this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant him two things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings number one, abundance of wealth. Allah Almighty will protect him from his opponents and from his enemies. And number two, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will read it on a daily basis. Risk and livelihood to his house. But this happens only if you do it daily basis. If somebody reads it today and says tomorrow I will grant you abundance of wealth, it doesn't happen like this. Number one, do it on a daily basis, and then you will see the barakat of this. And number two, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this is the Quran. Drag the risk. So always hope from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He will give you something. And all at the very same time, fear Allah. Somebody reads it today and he says, that's what they say. When we are making a dua to Allah, we should have two things. Fear of Allah, and then you will see the barakat. Two things. Maybe I'm making this dua because of my sins. The Quran. It might be rejected, and my sins may become barrier between my dua the very same time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Have this, that's what they say, hope and fear. And at the very same time, we should have also have a hope, fear of Allah, inshallah, and Allah will accept it. Two things, because Allah makes a promise that He will accept our dua because of my sins. So Hadrat might be rejected. Hadrat Abdullah was told by Prophet ﷺ, don't be like so-and-so who started offering tahajjud prayer and later on he gave up. Fear. Don't be like him. At the very same time, and at another occasion, Prophet ﷺ said, why? Because Allah makes a promise that He will accept our dua. Abdullah is an excellent man. Hazrat Abdullah was told by Prophet, don't be like so-and-so who started offering tahajjud prayer and later on he gave up. If he offers tahajjud prayer, then he will be excellent. On another occasion, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his son Salim says, after hearing this from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Abdullah is an excellent man. He is an excellent man, providing he offers tahajjud prayer. If he could offer tahajjud prayer till his last breath, he never missed tahajjud prayer, then he never missed tahajjud prayer. Never. His son Salim says he would always offer tahajjud prayer. This from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So lesson we learn from Abdullah is an excellent man. Abdullah bin Umar's story that when we start any optional prayer, he says we shouldn't give up. We should continue till his last breath. Till when? Never miss the wa'abud rabbaka hatta ya'tiyakal yaqeen. Allah is saying continue. Always offer the tahajjud prayer. Worshipping Allah till so when? Lesson we learn from till your last. Abdullah bin Umar's story that till the death arrives. Any optional when we see, we shouldn't give up. We should read about our till when predecessors and the pious people, the God-fearing people. One thing is common in them, saying continue, and that is worshipping Allah till when? Miss till your last daily routine ibadat till the death arrives. When we see ibadat that started doing tahajjud prayer, when we read our recitation of Quran, they would never. And wazifa means people. You do something while you are healthy, while you are never in hospital, while you are ill, while you are traveling, while you are home. You should never miss any ibadah that started doing tahajjud prayer. You miss the food, recitation of your wazifa. They would never. Then you will see the result of your wazifa. You do something while you are. But we, shaitan plays with us. I've done my wazifa today, and I want to see the result tomorrow. It doesn't happen like this. So Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar, you should never miss it. Was told by Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Miss the food. He's a great man. Then you will providing he offered tahajjud prayer after that day, he never missed his tahajjud. He narrates this hadith which I just read today before you. He says on one occasion once, so Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar at my sister's house, Hafsa, was told by Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, wife. His sister Hafsa was our Prophet's wife. He offered tahajjud prayer. I was there after that day, and for something I went. He narrates this hadith which I went on the roof before you, and accidentally once my gaze fell on my sister's house while he was our Prophet's answering his call of nature. Hafsa was our while he was relieving himself. I said, I was there. Istinja. And for something I saw Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam having his back towards Kaaba and facing towards Baitul Maqdis. My gaze fell on Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam while this is the hadith was answering Imam Malik, while Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal was doing and Imam Shafi rahmatullah alayhi. These three great Imams say it is okay his back towards Kaaba. If one is in the house in the toilet, he can face towards Kaaba, or he can have his back towards Kaaba. It doesn't matter. This is the Malik, this is the Ahmad bin Hanbal, and Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah say. Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah says no. If these three Imams they say if somebody is he's answering his call of nature in an open field, or then he shouldn't. His back towards then he shouldn't face Kaabatullah. No, he should show his back to Kaabatullah. But if he's in the building, in the house. And Imam Abu Hanifa calling, answering his call of nature in the toilet, Imam Abu Hanifa, that is allowed. These three Imams, if somebody is, he's answering his call of nature in the open field, no problem. Then he shouldn't. Imam Abu Hanifa says no. The hadith of Bhukhari, some days ago, some weeks ago, I explained in which our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when someone goes in the toilet to the toilet in the house, he should face towards Qibla. No, he should show his back to Kaabatullah. No problem. This is the Abu Hanifa, Imam Abu Hanifa, and that's the proof. The hadith of Bhukhari, and some days ago, some weeks ago, the other Imam said, in which our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, when someone goes, and Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah says, he should face towards Qibla. If no, he should show his back. On one issue, on one matter, this is the we find our Prophet Imam Abu Hanifa, and that's contradicting a hadith. One, the other Imam says. One allowed. This is the proof. Which one we should follow? This the one this and Imam the one this allowed. Says, look,
So we saw Prophet, the Prophet he said,
one issue,
don't face towards Kaabatullah while you are in the toilet. Don't show your back to Kaabatullah while in the toilet. He said verbally, he said it. He commanded, don't do this. Which one we should follow? But here his own action disallows. A Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we saw Prophet showed his back. He said towards, don't face towards Kaabatullah while ulama say. The ulama don't show your back to when somebody accidentally he said verbally in this condition. What does he do? Don't do this. Turns face away. But here his own action here. Hadrat Abdullah bin Umar he accidentally his gaze fell on Prophet and he straight away he turned away. He turned away. So there are so many possibilities when somebody here. Accidentally, maybe Prophet maybe he was turned maybe face away. Saw that Hadrat Abdullah saw me and he quickly turned, just to cover himself. And Abdullah thought the Prophet is facing towards, Baitul Maqdis and he's showing his back towards Kaabatullah. So we, Imam Abu Hanifa says, this is the hadith, and he says, all the Sahaba Ikram, their opinion was just to cover himself, not to face Kaabatullah thought and not to show the Prophet is facing towards. Only this hadith of Hadrat Abdullah bin Umar is he saw Prophet sallallahu accidentally he was showing his back towards Kaabatullah. This is the one thing the hadith keep in your mind. He says many people they say look Imam Abu Hanifa he doesn't have a hadith for his opinions and not to show the back. For every mas'ala Hadrat Abdullah bin Umar, for every word he has given accidentally is supported by a hadith showing his back towards Kaabatullah. One thing in this issue, facing towards the Qibla, look face towards the Qibla. Hadith we read a few weeks ago from Bhukhari for his opinions. The Prophet said, do not face Kaabatullah and do show your back to Kaabatullah while every word he has given of nature is supported by never ever, or the opinion of the three Imams in this issue facing towards the those who are the followers of these three Imams, they can do what their Imam said from Bhukhari. We are the followers of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah. We will follow Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah and we will stick to his opinion and we will say he is on a haq. So Imam Malik is on a haq, Imam Shafi is on a haq, Imam Ahmad, the three Imams. These four Imams are on haq. Whosoever follows them, inshallah they are on Imam said, nobody has a right to criticize any Imam. We will never criticize. Remember one thing, and we will stick to his ruin. And your akhirat, he is on haq. Criticizing Imam Malik is on one of these four Imams. Because they were not only Imams, these four Imams are on haq. They were friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also at the very same time. They were the alims, they were the ulamas, they were the Imams, and at the very same time, remember one thing, they were God-fearing personalities. Your akhirat, subhanahu wa ta'ala, by criticizing any one of these four Imams of forgiveness, because they were not only Imams, they were awliya, friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا التواب الرحيم at the very same time God fearing personalities. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may he